Hey there, it's Evan from survivaljunkies.com, and today I'm reviewing wrist compasses. Yes, compasses for your wrist. Well, compass on your wrist, not multiple compasses. But anyways, I have 5 here, as usual. Starting with the cheapest to the most expensive. Once again, the price variation's not too big just because it's not very expensive over here. I believe this one's like $35. This is probably like $8, $9. So, not big variation in between them. Just a little more expensive as we go. Yeah, I'll start off by saying the most expensive is my favorite. The Suunto. It's a weird name. Suunto. Suunto M9. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's not perfect. None of these are perfect. I mean, evidently, but all of them could use little changes here and there. This one, I mean, there's no wristband or watch band, whatever you want to call it, included with this one, so I guess there's not too much you can do. This one is a paracord, so this one's actually really nice. Anyways, getting ahead of myself. So I'm gonna review each one, talk about the pros and cons. There's really not a lot to say because they're just wrist compasses. I mean, there's nothing too complex about them. If you really need a serious compass, this isn't what you want. Get a real compass, the whole ordeal with the little plate below it and everything. Forget what they're called, but better than these. While reviewing these, I learned a lot about compasses that I didn't know before. It's kind of cool. I didn't know they were that complex. I thought it was pretty simple. Points north, south, east, west, and that was it. But evidently not. So, alright, we're going to start over here. This is the Coghlan's wrist compass. It's pretty cool. Take this down. Waterproof and impact resistant, luminous dial, jeweled pivot, adjustable hook and loop wrist strap. So, yeah, on the back here it says a convenient means of checking your course of direction. If preferred, the compass can be slid off the hook and loop strap and put onto your watch strap. It fits most leather and nylon straps. Yep, liquid filled, luminous dial, jeweled pivot, hands-free convenience, adjustable hook and loop wrist strap, waterproof and impact resistant, fits many watch straps. So, I'm just going to set it down. Nothing too crazy. The outer edge actually glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. The degrees in this compass is illuminated. It's in 30-degree increments, so you're not going to be perfect when trying to figure out your declination. But it works. For $8, $9, it works pretty well. There is some movement because of the liquid. It kind of wobbles back and forth. So sometimes if you're moving around, you might want to let it sit for a second, make sure it's set. But it works pretty good. All of these compasses actually all seem to hold north pretty well. Some of them do work better than others. Some of them do take a second. This one's actually pretty fast. At if you mess around with it and then try to. I'm gonna set this back up. Pretend you did not see that. Okay. Well, now that I set this one up, I want to set this one up too. This one's a little harder to set up because of the way I ripped it open. Anyways, it's just Velcro. Nothing. Dang, that Velcro's stuck, man. Wow, I must have put it on there tough. Nothing crazy, just Velcro. I mean, this is a great wrist compass if you just need something cheap, something for your kids. I wouldn't wear it every day unless you plan on switching out the band. But honestly, if you're going to switch out the band, this isn't the one I would get. Unless you wanted to wait to switch it out, or I don't know. Anyways, I like it. It works. Nothing fancy. Like I said, a lot of these compasses, there's not really too much to say. I can tell you about the pros and cons, you know. It's not really... Really, this is the only one with any like real features on it. Anyways, this compass right here from Wiku. It's comes in a cool little box. I like the box. Anyways, almost dropped it again. Watch my arm here. It works really good. Actually, I don't know if there's a liquid in there. I think there is. I can't tell. But it works really good. It's actually really fast. You know, if you once you straighten your wrist out and make sure it's all level and you look at it, it goes right to where it needs to point. I mean, there's really not much to say. The dial, the face is pretty big. It works really well, you know. I like it. That's all to say. It comes with paracord. You can, of course, use paracord for many survival purposes. You know, you can use it for fishing line, hang a bear bag in the air. Lots of things, you know, tie knots with it. Paracord is one of the best survival tools, if not the best survival tool. So I really like this one. It actually works really well, and I was really impressed. Honestly, out of all these, if you weren't going to replace the wristband, I might just get this one. It's cheap. It works really good. Yeah, I really like it, honestly. The only thing I don't like, actually, is that when you put this on and you tie it, and you kind of have to, it's kind of awkward to tie because you have to like pull it, but I guess you can do it like that. Anyways, as you see, there's all this leftover paracord. What do you want me to do with this? Tie it? Like, I'm really not sure what to do with it, but I don't know. That's the only thing I didn't like. But also I have very small wrists, but I mean, even if you had giant wrist, you know, still wouldn't be that great. Alright, here we are on to the wrist turtle. Little wrist turtle. Alright, it comes with a closing cover. As you can see, it has this little cover. And the cover works really well, actually. It doesn't move at all. Like, once you open it, wherever you put it is where it stays. So, the way it works is a lot like the Coghlans. It's a little bigger. It doesn't have the degrees listed on the outside, but the dial looks very similar. Oh yeah, even on the Coghlans too. Oh yeah, I already said that. It's illuminated on the edge. If you take a light to it, it'll make it brighter. You know, if you're outside all day and when it turns nighttime, it should actually be pretty illuminated. Same with this, except for this one, it's only the letters for northwest, east, south. Almost had a lisp going on there for a second. The north is a little triangle symbol. Liquid filled, a little bit of a wobble, but reads pretty quickly. Very durable plastic. It's 22 millimeters wide, but just very well made. You can tell this thing is pretty sturdy. And if you have your own band, then I would definitely recommend this one if you want. It's a great addition to add to the watch because it's not overly big. It's kind of small, but you can put it on the side of your watch or whatever. I really like it. Armored cover protects compass and prevents glare. Luminous liquid-filled compass fits most sport watch bands up to 7/8, 22 millimeter wide. It is designed and final assembled in USA. So I guess that means it was partially assembled somewhere else. But don't worry, guys. They designed it here, so it's cool. That's all it says. I like it. It works. Not much to say. Very durable. Alright, this is the next Sun Company Armor 1. I guess 2 and 3 are like, I think number 3 is not even a compass. I don't know. Anyways, cushion mounted protective cover, liquid damped. I'm not sure what liquid damped means. Luminous with rugged tactical strap. Strap fully adjustable. Yeah. I like it. It's not quite as it really doesn't move once you open it, but it's a little more easier to move, I guess. This one's like you gotta move it, you know. It's feels really durable. This one a little easier to move, but still good. I really like the way this one looks. Once again, very similar. The black face of this one from Sun Company and the Coghlans, but of course this one's bigger. The northwest, east, south is illuminated green. If you take the flashlight to it, the light to it, natural or artificial, it lights up pretty bright actually. Definitely easy to see. I like the way it looks. It's a little bigger. It's 22 millimeters wide. The band I'm not really a big fan of. I know, I guess in ways it's better than Velcro. But I don't know, I just don't like the little... It reminds me of like those cheap watches I got as a kid, you know? I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe I'm just being picky. But I really do like the compass itself. It reads pretty quickly. Has a little, you know, of the liquid-filled wobble to it, but I like it. Works good. Alright, the last and my favorite, the Suunto M9. Sapphire bearing for high performance. Ooh, fancy. Wrist strap. Great feature. Liquid-filled capsule for stable operation. Window and notch for sighting bearings, which is actually really cool. It's like I said, this is the one with the feature on it. It has this cool little window that if you look through while wearing your watch, you can see which direction you're facing in the degrees. So that's really cool. I actually like that. Luminescent card, orienting arrow on capsule, lifetime limited warranty. So yeah, nice little packaging. It is Velcro. I would replace it eventually, but if you don't really care, you're not going to wear it often, it's no big deal. I guess that's fine then. I will say that this though, it's not, the opening gap on the Suunto M9 is not very wide. So if you did want to replace a strap, it would have to be with something really thin. So it might actually be hard to replace a strap on this, to be honest, because I mean this barely gets through as it is. I mean, it's pretty thin. Anyways, the rest of it, it's easy to read, illuminated, glows in the dark, has an orienting arrow so you can twist the top and point it where you want. Point it in your direction that you want to go, basically. It has the degrees. It's listed in 5-degree increments, so each line. But, I mean, if you really think about it, the line in between each line is a degree or an increment, so you could say it's in 2.5-degree increments. So when you're doing your declination, you're trying to get your bearing, it's actually not that bad. I like it, you know. You can actually somewhat use this compass for more than just looking in making sure you're going the right direction. Let's see, what else is there to say? Yeah, I don't know. Has a cool little side window for bearing, 5-degree increments, glows in the dark, orienting arrow, adjustable. Not a big fan of the Velcro, but it is what it is. I like it. It's my favorite. I don't like the fact that, like, this one has a better opening, you know, than that one does. But it is what it is. That's really all I have to say about these compasses. I mean, there's really not much to it. I wanted a compass to put on my wrist, so go hiking, go out in the woods, whatever I'm doing, I know where I'm going. So, hope you enjoyed the review. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my website, survivaljunkies.com. Till next time.